technology shift, there is a 2 to 3 window where the winners separate from the losers permanently. It happened with the internet in the late 90s. It happened with mobile in 2010. It happened with the platforms themselves between 2015 and 2018. And it's happening again right now in marketing faster than any shift has come before. The businesses that come out the next 24 months as category leaders will not be the ones who have spent more on ads. They will be the ones who have rebuilt their marketing infrastructure for the AI layer before their competitors did. And the businesses that get left behind will not lose because their campaigns failed. They will lose because their entire operating model was designed for a market that no longer exists. I'm Camilla, partner at OmniFunnel Marketing, and this video is about where you are right now inside that window. Here is what your best competitors are already doing. They have stopped thinking about AI as a tool, and they have started thinking about AI as an infrastructure that runs their account. The distinction sounds small, but it's an entire game changer. When AI is a tool, a human logs into ChatGPT, writes a prompt, and pastes the output into an ad. That is what 95% of ad agencies are doing right now, calling it AI-powered. It is a faster version of what marketers were already doing. It does not change the ceiling of what is possible on that account. When AI infrastructure, autonomous agents run your account continuously, they ingest performance data in real time. They identify creative fatigue 3 days before it even shows up in your dashboard. They surface audience saturation patterns before frequency caps destroy your CPMs. They analyze thousands of creative variations simultaneously and feed those insights into the next production cycle. They route signals between your CRM and your platforms and your bidding algorithms without human intervention. They operate overnight, on weekends, continuously, 24/7 at a scale no human can match. They do not replace your operators, they just amplify them. One senior operator with this infrastructure behind them outperforms a team of 10 without it. The CEO of NVIDIA said something recently that stuck with me. He said, if a developer is earning $500,000 a year, their token budget should be at least $250,000. If a developer is only spending $5,000 on tokens, he would be deeply alarmed. He was not talking about software. He was talking about the cost of leverage. The people building the future are spending serious money on the infrastructure that makes their work compound. Everyone else is still treating AI like a productivity tool. Your agency is the $500,000 developer. We are building the $250,000 stack on your behalf. That is the real shift, not the tools, the layer underneath the tools. And it is being built right now by a small number of firms that understand what this moment actually is. We're one of them. The AI and machine learning layer we run on our client's account is proprietary, operator design, and continuously learning from every single dollar of ad spend across our portfolio. The system does not just optimize ads, it compounds across every account just because the pattern it learns on one business informed the strategy on another, with full data isolation and zero cross-contamination. The more we run, the better the infrastructure becomes, which means every client we bring on benefits from the signal intelligence of everyone we have managed before them. That compounding effect is structurally impossible for an agency running off generic consumer AI tools, and is the single biggest reason our accounts outperform the market baseline quarter over quarter. Underneath the machine learning layer is a human layer that prompt-based agencies cannot replicate. Because infrastructure without operators is just automation. The agents service the signals. The operators make the calls. Our system is built specifically so senior specialists can make better decisions faster on more accounts with fewer blind spots without drowning in dashboards. Last thing you need to understand before you decide whether to book a call, we're not a traditional agency. We're a boutique shop by design, not by default. 2 or 3 new clients a month is a ceiling we enforce, not a number we're trying to grow past. Because the work we actually do cannot be delivered by junior account coordinators, reading just from playbooks. It has to be built by operators who have been in your seat. When you work with us, you are not being assigned to a pod. You are working directly with Michael, myself, and the small team of specialists. We have handpicked them over the years of our experience, and our specialists are some of the best. A paid lead who has managed 9 figures in spend, a creative director who has shipped work for brands you have already heard of, a development and tracking engineer who has built machine learning infrastructure from the ground up, an email and SMS operator who has built flows that drive 30 to 40% of revenue for brands we manage. Every one of them is a senior specialist and a rock star and has crazy discipline within their realm. Every one of them works in parallel on your account, coordinated by us, on a shared Slack channel you have access to in real time. That is the entire company. There is no bench of juniors. There is no bench of offshore team. There's no account manager translating between you and the people doing the work. The people doing the work are talking to you directly, which is why we're selective. Clients do not get to choose us. We choose each other. When you fill out the application, we review it personally. If there's a real fit, you get on a call with Michael or myself directly, not a sales rep, not an appointment setter. Get on a call with us. Michael has been a growth operator since 1998 and has scaled brands like L'Oreal, Universal Music, Celsius, Tao Group, and Pioneer DJ, plus many, many more. I came to this as a founder who has built and exited multiple e-commerce businesses before, and I've worked with many, many agencies. When I partnered with Michael, I saw the gap that he filled, and it just made sense for us to work together. The gap between what operators actually need for the next decade of marketing and what the agency market is structurally capable of delivering. OmniFunnel exists to close that gap for a small number of businesses at a time. If you're spending at least $50,000 a month on digital marketing and you would rather be on the right side of the shift than watching it happen, fill out the application below. The gaps we find almost pay for our engagement in the first month. The window on this is smaller than it looks. I'll see you on the other side.